Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about a blessed person, part 5. Blessed are those who are hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. So let's see what does it mean. So this phrase means that those who intensely desire to live a life of spiritual integrity, righteous, and holy, much like a starving person desires for food, or they will be fully satisfied. It is a promise that a deep longing for justice, holiness will be met with spiritual fulfillment, and that this pursuit is more valuable than temporary worldly satisfaction. Intense longing. The words hunger and thirst represent an intense, desperate need, the kind that is as vital for survival as food and water. The saying is not about the casual wish, but a driving spiritual desire. Righteousness here it refers to a right relationship with God, and a life of integrity, virtue, and holiness. It means striving to live according to God's will and seeking to see His rule and justice established. Being filled here, it means that the longing, deep longing, will ultimately be filled and satisfied. This fulfillment is a complete spiritual satisfaction that comes from God, not from personal effort or worldly achievements. So it is very, very important. And here, if we see spiritual nourishment, so this verse uses physical hunger and thirst as metaphor for a spiritual hunger for what is morally and spiritually good. So if you are longing to do good things, and if you are longing for justice, okay, righteousness, and integrity, and goodness, and so on. So God will surely help you, and God will fill your heart to be satisfied. Okay? So it is the matter of spiritual as well. So they are comparing with a physical need. Like if I'm thirsty, only water can quench my thirst. Then if I'm hungry, only food can fill my hunger. Something like that. So true bread or true food or true water is Jesus Christ. So unless you get Jesus, then you will never be satisfied. And after getting Jesus, then our soul will always thirst for, uh, hunger for good things. That is the idea. And then when we see Second Corinthians, then we can see God made Jesus, who had no sin, became sin for us. In another translation, it said, who knew no sin. So forget about having. He doesn't even know what sin is. But God made him sin in order to make us righteous. So Jesus became sin, we become righteousness of God. See? So now, if you become means it's not a doing. Okay? It is God doing, and you and me become righteousness of God. So if we are righteousness of God, then of course we are longing for righteousness all the time. So we are thirsty for righteousness. We are hungry for that righteousness. That's how God will satisfy us with Jesus Christ. then He did, and He will always do. And we need the help of the Holy Spirit in order to be good or whatever the Bible wants us to. That's when we become a blessed person. It's not our doing, but God's doing. That's why we become the righteousness of God through Jesus Christ. God bless you. Thank you for watching and hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.